where we set ourselves apart is the client service and just doing whatever it takes for our clients.
What's your geographic footprint?
We've got 9 total offices, and 8 of them are in Michigan. So we were founded in Detroit in 1854, and now we've spread out throughout most of the state of Michigan. And then we also have an office in Washington, D.C., right on K Street.
Is that because so many issues are federal in nature?
Yeah, and you've got, federal regulatory bodies that our clients need to talk with. There's a whole lot of that going on.
Now, if somebody's in Ohio and they have something that they say, I've got this commercial thing, but I think Butzel is uniquely qualified to help me. Can you practice like that?
Yeah, and I've tried cases, Utah, Omaha, California, Texas, Florida, Ohio, and many other states, as have my partners. So the way it works is, I'm licensed in Michigan, but if that
Hmm.
instance happened in a state where I don't have anyone licensed, first off, I have lawyers in my firm licensed in many states, even if they're not where they live. But what I would do is I would work with an Ohio firm or an Ohio attorney who acts as my local counsel, and then I get admitted on a basically a temporary basis. I'm admitted to the courts of Ohio for the purpose of that case. So we've done that all over the country, and that happens sometimes. We have kind of a unique comparative advantage or unique expertise in automotive supply chain work because we're in Detroit and Motor City. So we work with a lot of auto suppliers, and they'll hire us anywhere in the country. We do a lot of class action defense, whether it's on the product side or sometimes that's automotive related. We've done a lot of cybersecurity breaches, defended against class actions in that front, and we'll get hired all over the country to do that.
So you're generally working on the plaintiff side,
It
or I
it
mean
really
the
depends.
defense side.
So more so on the defense side, but again,
That's what I meant to say, the
yeah,
defense.
no. So I mean, on the class action stuff, yes, solely on the defense side. But if it's a breach of contract, we'll be on either side of that. I've been on both sides of non-competes even. So if it's more just a business litigation matter, we might be on either side. But we always represent management or companies, not the individual who's suing them.
Well, Paul, that was a really interesting conversation. I appreciate you coming on the show. If somebody does have an issue of commercial in nature, or that's in Detroit or the Michigan, because you're in, like you said, you have 8 locations in Michigan, and they need some business help, how do they reach you, or how do they reach your firm? Because they're probably not going to get you on the phone, I bet.
Oh, they'll get me if my phone
They
rings.
will. Good.
Yeah, they'll get me definitely. But check us out at butzel.com. My email is last name Mersino at butzel.com. And we are happy to help. And one thing I will point out is something we stress, and this goes to your point of, I would absolutely answer a call, text, or email as soon as it comes in. We really stress client service. We know when people are calling us, it's because they're maybe having the worst day of, their month, if not their life. And we really want to obviously we want to win. But there's a lot of smart lawyers, there's a lot of good lawyers where we set ourselves apart as the client service and just doing whatever it takes for our clients. So we'd be honored to help anyone who needs our help.